Welcome. Come in. Have a seat.
Come in. The doctor will be with you momentarily.
Here we go, baby. Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chick Chat.
Oh. Great. If you change the form and flavor, it's not the same thing.
And now it's back. That's because she touched the mic. Annoying as F. Is that tucking in? Wow, that's so creepy. Ta-da!
Hey guys, welcome. It's Thursday, and we are just running so close to schedule. Like,
They don't know that.
you know that scene in the Simpsons intro where they all run for the couch? That's us today. We're running for the couch.
Speak for yourself.
I ran for the couch.
It was controlled chaos for me.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Controlled chaos. Speaking of controlled chaos, he's not here right now, but everybody else is. No one EG's here. TC is here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming in. We maintain our 600 subscriber plateau, and I'm fine with that. As long as we maintain it, that's the important thing. I don't want to go down. I'll go up, but I want to, at least stay above 600. Because that way you guys don't have to return all the gifts. We had that issue last time, too. What? The way she looks at me. You notice?
Lovingly.
Is that a loving look? Aw, how sweet.
Clams!
Clams is here. Hey, chicken baby, what up? What up? What up? We are just hanging out today. It is Thursday here at Casa del Chick. Yeah. And it is a cloudy, rainy, crappy day. The weather outside
It's frightful.
is frightful. But we are so delightful. And there you have it.
No snow yet.
No. But hey, 38? Is that correct?
I mean, sometimes love has a pinch of sarcasm. Not in this house.
A dash.
Not
A
at
dash.
all.
A dash.
It's more like a tablespoon.
40 degrees outside, and it is cloudy, and
That's
it is
not
supposed
that
to
cold.
rain. I know, but it's cloudy and rainy.
Julie McIntyre just popped in.
You know how it is. It's like the seasonal disaffective disorder, whatever it's called, with the sad. It's just the sad weather outside. It's sad weather outside.
Yeah, it is, and it's
It's
been that way for
gloomy.
days.
Gloomy. I took Mom out and for a ride. Yeah, she hung her head out the window and had a good time, so we got her out of the house for a while.
Let her hair blow in the breeze.
Yep, we let her hair blow in the breeze, and she had a good time. She just wanted to get out, and I don't blame her. You can only spend so much time in the house. So other than that, yes, it's 40. It's supposed to get down. Actually, it's not ever going to get below freezing, really, except at night. During the day, it's supposed to be 30s, mid-30s, and a dash of snow on and off. So it's going to be
It's just going to be sloppy
it's
weather.
going to be Michigan shit weather.
Hi, DC.
DC, welcome, baby. Oh,
60 in Kentucky.
Hi, I wish. Although it's really quite warm for January in Michigan.
Yeah, we usually have snow cover.
We're usually up to our hip boots, as they say, in snow, and
They say that?
somebody with hip boots does. Those with hip boots say it. We're usually up to and around, a couple feet of snow.
Yeah. I'm usually shoveling.
She's usually shoveling. Not today. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Not for a month.
Clams is here. Julie's here. Oh my gosh. DC is here. Everybody's here. It's Thursday. And I wish I had more going on. There's not much going on today.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, yeah, true. Be careful what you wish for, as they say. May you live in interesting times. Yeah, I know that curse. That's a curse.
Michael got his package today. That was quick.
Enjoy it, buddy.
He hasn't seen it yet.
Oh,
Michael hasn't seen it yet.
enjoy it.
Where are you going to hide it, Mark?
I
would just put wrapping paper on it and, hide it
Yeah.
until the 14th of February. Hey, little Miss Q. Hi.
Welcome, guys. Yes.
Jennifer Hayes. No, I don't really want to shovel.
Who wants to shovel? She doesn't really
I
want
have
to.
other things to do.
We do. We have a lot of stuff to do, actually.
Yeah.
We have priority today is
For you.
for me What's my priority today, dear?
Well, you said you started saying we, and I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't discuss this with me, so I don't know what.
Mouse in the pocket. Mouse in the pocket. Me and this little mouse in my pocket.
All right.
No, we got to obviously package and get out
Orders.
the orders, right? So that's that. That's one priority. I have to edit this weekend so we can get your other baking video out.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. So there's that, and then of course list like a maniac, like there's no tomorrow, because I have been listing like a maniac, and I have been selling like a slightly less maniac. There you go. So we've been doing all right. We're doing okay. Good morning, sweetheart. Ooh, you two have a relationship, sweetheart. Aw, how cute.
Just making sure nobody else snuck in here while we were talking.
Let me pull up the comments. I don't have the comments up. There we go. I
got stuff to do too.
What are you doing, dear?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, I know we got to run over to Aldi to see if we can find a humidifier for Momster
Okay.
for her bedroom, and I will do that prior to hunkering down and doing.
No, you won't, because I don't want you grocery shopping. That's my job.
Is there a trust issue there?
Yes.
Is there a slight trust?
Yes.
Is there a control thing going on there?
I just want to get the right stuff.
Ooh. I'm feeling the love today. Yes, feeling the love. I buy the right stuff.
No, you don't.
The right stuff.
You don't buy the right cereal.
Well, okay. There I may lay a little low in the esteem level, because you have a secret mix of cereal that is a special hybrid type blend, I guess, and I don't get it right. I need my
dried
granola,
fruit.
right?
I need my dried fruit, and it's easier for me to just drive over to Aldi and get it than try to explain to you, one, where it is, and two, what to get, and what to get if, choice
things
A.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Yeah, and I do have a tendency to deviate from the list. Hi, my name is Dawn, and I deviate from the shopping list.
That would be the other thing, kids.
Hey,
and sometimes she forgets the bags, so
I do, but
then she's buying all these extra bags.
I have bags in the back of my car.
Yeah, the really hugey ones.
The IKEA, oh my God, I'm taking a body out of the car kind of bags.
Yeah.
They're huge, but they work.
Hey, Yvonne.
Cheers.
I will go to Aldi.
All right, you go to Aldi. And then if you can't find the humidifier that they supposedly have in the Isle of Shame, you may have to find one elsewhere.
Well, then I'll send you out.
Okay. My point was I could just go ahead, but that's okay. No worries. I'm glad you got it. You got the bags and often not use the IKEA bags. They're great for that. They're
basically small body bags.
We're not exactly.
If you want to go there.
I know the term midget is not allowed, but if you had a dead midget in the back of your car, you could use those bags.
Midget is not politically correct.
Short person, small person, little people. If you had a little person, then I think I'm offending gnomes, and I hate to do that.
Gnomes are gnomes. They're not the same. Now what? Are you equating people who are short of stature to gnomes?
No, I'm just saying that.
We're gonna get hate mail.
No, little people, they're gnomes. I suppose that's a different breed. There's gnomes. There's leprechauns. There's Oompa Loompas, and it's this thing of short people. I'm just saying short creatures. Oompa Loompas are not human. And then there's the ever popular. What's the other short thing? Small thing. Oh, Jawas. Thank you. Just saying, you don't want to lump everybody into one thing. So a small body, I guess, could cover anybody. I know, right? Just saying. I don't know.
Glams, I have a hook out in the garage where all the Aldi bags, specifically for Aldi, are, and Dawn is not allowed to touch them.
Oh. So when she says she doesn't take bags, she won't let me touch those bags, so I don't take them. There you go.
Aldi? Oh, don't be a smart butt.
Can't touch them. Can't touch them.
You could touch them to take them to Aldi, but you forget to touch them to take them to Aldi, is what I'm saying.
TC is loving your widget.
I know. Thank you.
Daily dose of widget.
My one fan.
Hey.
Usually those are taken at about 7 o'clock at night when she comes up on my lap, and
it's going to be something. What kind of show depends. Might start with S. That's all I could say. Yes.
And then Patrick will show up and go, "Don't be fighting.
Don't be fighting. We're not fighting. We're not fighting."
In Mexico, there's a museum dedicated to gnomes, leprechauns, etc., fairies, etc.
Fairies, I've got fairies.
No random. I gotta go.
I know.
I want to go there.
I want to check it out.
That would be so much
I love a
fun.
good fairy village, yes. Or other things. Little Miss Q is like, yeah. You missing us? We missing you too. Darn it. Heckin'. It's gonna be something.
Heckin'? You just said heckin'?
Yes. I speak dog.
Elves and stories about them are the focus at the small whimsical museum in a fanciful wooden house. Where in Mexico is it? Do you know?
Where all the elves hang out? I don't know. It's enough. It sounds fun.
DC, get Kim. We'll go on a road trip. You get here, and then we'll go down to Mexico. The state of Hidalgo. Cool. I don't know where that is particularly, but I can Google it later.
She will. You should. I haven't seen a good fairy village / elf village place in a long time. All manner of magical creatures.
Now, isn't that funny that it's in Mexico and the folklore that they talk about is from Europe?
Colonizers.
Probably.
Colonizers. Damn colonizers, anyway. You would have at least one. Possibly two. At
least one laugh.
At least one. Possibly
so
two.
Use them wisely.
Yeah. All right. So yes, I'm just saying the bags are big. They will fit a small body. And unless I'm, bringing home a couple of, 30, 40-pound turkeys, I can probably carry them in without a problem.
I'm going.
Okay.
It's my job. Just saying. That's what I do. Fix your earring. You slept with them again, didn't you?
I slept with... No, they just come... I don't put them on all the way. I don't, stick them in all the way.
Oh. Well, it looks like it's going to fall out.
Well, that's my drama.
She hasn't stopped laughing yet. Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
I'm glad we're there for your endorphins.
Yeah, no kidding.
If nothing else, we elevate people's endorphins.
We hope to.
Which is a good thing.
We might offend a few, but that's okay.
Well, that's why we have an email address, and they can let us know.
We found you offensive. What's new?
Seriously. Public service announcement. If you ever find anything offensive on this show and it's distasteful to you, please email us.
Yeah.
And let us know because we won't know unless you tell us.
True.
Don't tell.
Not that it's a goal we have.
Don't tell somebody else. Just tell us.
Stick it up and back.
Yeah, well, CPAP head.
CPAP head.
That's why I've got this little horn sticking
that's
up.
Cute too. Though.
Yeah, that won't go down. So I just ignore it now.
It works. It works. It works.
I suppose if I styled my hair, then I wouldn't have these issues. But I don't. I don't want your brush. Get away from me.
It's water. It works for cats and for the little air plant I have over here.
Go ahead.
No! My hair's fine. I sprayed a little bit too much there. Sorry.
Reply if you find it offensive. There's other people to watch that are probably way more offensive than us.
God, yes. Oh, man. There's some real gems out there. And I avoid them at all costs.
Yeah.
You know how it is. So, good week so far for you?
It's Thursday already, yeah.
Good week so far for you guys. The time has flown like little birds off the bird feeder. Just flew away. There's my poetic license for you for the day.
Because we did Wednesday. That's always like the big day in the middle of the week for me because it's a 4-hour auction and
hump day,
give or take a minute.
I got some stuff done in between though, and it was fun. We had a good time. Rita was there. Booty Chick was there. And she did pretty good. Had a good time. I'm now going to be sampling. I'll be the proud owner.
Oh, Jennifer,
what happened? What?
She's not having a good week.
I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry.
And TC hates Windows 11.
Well, I don't blame you.
Ooh, yeah. So Jennifer, what's going on? Are you okay? And TC, yeah.
I'm not looking forward to switching over. I'm going to ride the dying horse that is Windows 10.
Yeah.
Until the very end.
Yeah, until they work out most of the bugs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, nah. Mom has 11.
TC, did you get it worked? Did you get it worked out so that it reads your hard drives?
Yeah, it was his hubby head that wasn't working right. It didn't recognize his USBs because the hub was not recognizable. Not a good week. Celebrating daughter's 23rd birthday last night. Cool. Speaking of birthdays, it's
Laura Masters.
Laura Masters, who may or may not be in the chat somewhere. Happy birthday, Laura. She's our local friend who and my
yes, we have local friends.
My thrifting mentor.
She's the one that sends Dawn tons of pictures when she's out shopping going, this is on clearance. Do you want it?
She's also been actually with us on an auction or two back when we were doing them she was doing the rock bowls.
Yeah.
And she did the beach glass and stuff like that.
Plus she goes to estate sales.
She does.
And finds stuff for us.
She's a class 1 negotiator. She's amazing. Highest class negotiator.
The American Safety Council ruined your week? What does that even mean?
I can only guess at that.
Don't guess.
I can't. Wow.
Yvonne's not going to complain because it's the same old, same old.
Yep.
And DC, I totally get feeling old now that your daughter's 23. Not because your daughter's 23. That doesn't make me feel old. But relatives and stuff that I used to babysit.
Yeah.
And now they have kids and are on their way to having grandchildren. And I'm like, what?
DC, it's probably because of the software you use for your business, right? That Windows 7 is like a must-have because
that's what I was thinking.
I can assume that, yeah.
It's like proprietary for us, what she needs it to do,
or the
right?
upgrade costs too much to switch all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is also a thing. As long as it works, why? And if it's not hooked to the internet, you're probably just fine.
Yeah.
Because that's where your threats come from.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I want to know what happened too, but I'm sure she'll let us know.
If she wants to.
So it's a USB hub still.
Little Miss Q's oldest will be 30 in September. Yeah, mind blown. Seriously, all of a sudden they hit those milestone ages and you're just like...
Yeah, you know you're old when the children that were annoying you when you were younger have children of their own and possible grandchildren. Then you're like, shit.
I know, right?
I'm old. I know. Ooh.
Like my niece.
I know, right?
Like she's got a kid now. And she's going to get married.
I know.
And it's like, what?
I know. Ah, the good old days.
And her oldest will be 31 in February. Holy moly.
Yikenstein.
I know, because don't you get like an image in your head of what, especially like for me when I see some of my I'm basically the oldest grandchild on both sides. And so I babysat, especially on my dad's side, I babysat a lot of those kids.
Yeah.
So when I have to bump into them at funerals and whatnot, the image in my head is what they were like when they were munchkins and not adults who have been married for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm not coming home again.
I know.
You're taking a defensive driving course and they locked me out already and have to contact them 24/7. Only problem is that you can't. I called 4 numbers, sent multiple emails. Oh my God. Her vinyl cutting computer is a 98.
Yeah.
And she's running bootleg software she can't upgrade.
That's okay. If it works. Hey, as long as it works, that's what I say. 98. Yeah.
Which is why old software sometimes sells. Because people are still running machinery or whatever on
that's why old machinery sells too.
Older stuff.
No one was... Yeah, I know, right? So maybe part of the course is figuring out how to get a hold of them. Maybe that's on the test.
On defensive driving?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna
Hey, Janet, how are you?
Hello, Janet. Welcome.
They need to give you your money back, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Hashtag them. Find them on Twitter and hashtag the hell out of them.
For sure. Yes. Hashtag refund my money. Hashtag rip off.
Yes, exactly, TC. Zootopia. It's when the sloths are running the vehicle.
Oh, yeah. The DMV. Yeah.
DVM.
Department of Motor Vehicles.
Oh, it's DMV, yeah. And it's like
It's not in French. Department of Motor Vehicles. Department of Vehicle Motor. Yeah.
6.
Yeah. It's like, don't interrupt them because they'll start all over again. Might be.
Oh yeah, at them.
They have had lots of. And the Better Business Bureau really isn't that much. I mean, they really don't do that much. They
What?
don't. The Better Business Bureau.
No.
They don't.
Like,
you pay to be a member of said Better Business Bureau. It is it's like a, I don't know. What do I want to call it?
It doesn't mean squat, does it?
No.
It's not like they investigate and shut people down.
No, they don't.
Hey, Cameron.
Hello, Cameron.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you, Cameron, for clarifying my Twitter hashtag app thing. Hashtags, at symbols. I did mean at, and I said hashtag. So thank you for clarifying, because, I probably didn't have enough coffee this morning.
Do you like some of mine?
No, it's got that
hazelnut.
It's got creamer in it.
I love hazelnut. It's my thing. It's my jam, man.
Oh, the AOC is answering the complaints on the Better Business Bureau site. Go get them, Jennifer.
Sick 'em.
And TC lives Zootopia every damn day.
Oh, gosh, I can imagine. No, thank you. I try to stay away from those things as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know, right? All right, so what's the story today again?
It's Thursday.
Are
you getting to that point where I have to remind you what day
I know,
it is?
I'm feeling it.
I'm scared now.
No, we did a good record play this week, too.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
I wasn't here for it, but yeah.
I know, that's okay.
I was gone.
You were doing other things.
Getting my haircut.
I know. We had a lot of interesting
Getting
45s.
tea from the little tea shop.
Yeah. No, she didn't bring me anything.
It was getting near dinner time.
Oh, I can't have
Which is why I didn't have, like, a mocha or anything. I had tea.
She knows better than to bring me caffeine after, like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Gremlin. Just think gremlins.
I don't work well with caffeinated. I can't
Got
sleep
his package yesterday.
Hey, good.
Awesome. I always like to know that the post office is actually working.
Yeah, please let us know if you don't get a package, too. I mean, it's like, I appreciate the fact that you guys are getting them. I worry about the post office. Sometimes.
I don't worry about our postman.
Hopefully everything was intact and okay. So,
I like our postman. We finally, in 20 years of living here, he's like the second.
Yeah,
he's like the second or third one that we've had in 20 years that has been consistent, right?
Right.
And this guy rocks the Casbah.
When you know when he's not on.
Yeah.
You know when he's off on vacation or something. So,
and he tells us when he's going on vacation.
Thank God. Then we try not to schedule pickups and things that can get left behind or thrown into the whatever.
And TC never got the carpenters for it. That just sucks. That's a blah.
That was the one with the cats in it. Damn it. Oh man. I sent him one of these. Fancy cats. And that was probably in there too. So, dang it all. I mean, and that was some Carpenter's records that I don't see all the time.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I was a little upset about that. But I'm sorry, TC.
And, yeah, they gave up on him.
Yeah.
Well, there was 7, wasn't there 6 or 7 Carpenter's 45s in there?
Yeah, I can't remember now how many it was. But, yeah, they were, some of them were unique. I mean, not unique, but heck, I go through how many 45s every year, and I don't find them that often, so there's just certain ones that were, not so much. I'm a little worried.
I think I'm going to work on laundry today, cat litter, all the fun shit.
Not at the same time.
Well, laundry and cat litter happens to be down here, so you can kind of almost do it at the same time. Lost 2 packages a week apart, and of course they were first class.
Yeah, so they weren't insured. At some point, I guess... I have a line I draw when if something's a certain value but it's still going first class, I will insure it. But it does not very often, like CDs, why would you? Things like that, you know. So, yeah, it's crazy.
But you can get insurance pretty cheap through pirate ship.
It was 745s, 3 of which he did not have already. And for him, that's all. TC, you need to stack up all the 45s you have multiples of that you don't want or don't need. And we can, have you on for a quick sale or something. Or we can have a special spotlight dance for him for his records he doesn't want to keep anymore. He buys a lot of 45s.
I know.
There's a lot of them that are duplicates too. They get some in the package, as they say. Oh, yeah, when she's great. Honestly. Yeah. Say what?
Yeah. Ours,
Why?
if our regular guy is not
Nosy.
on our route, and I have begged him not to leave our route, whenever I see him and I get a chance, I'm like, please don't leave. Please stay with us.
Yeah. Please. Well, the one that retired, we miss horribly. But.
Yeah. So he consistently picks up our packages. In fact, has knocked on the door and said, "You have a pickup today." And I'm like, oh, forgot to put the packages out. And I'm like, yay. Exactly. So, I mean, he's like that. He's on it. So when there's a substitute, our packages sometimes don't get picked up. And sometimes it's like after the Monday after the weekend, and we have like 20 packages.
7 p.m. What the hell?
Yeah, they'll show up at
the post office isn't open anymore.
Hear the truck coming.
You can't call and bitch about it. It's just like you're stuck waiting now until the next day. It's annoying. And Jennifer, do you have a problem with the carpenters? What? What?
I think she means that the UP.
The post office? Okay, that's better. I'm like, fighting words.
I don't think.
I see fighting words here.
Yeah, but $32 and $17, that adds up after a while. And like you said, it's a couple gallons of gasoline.
Yeah.
She meant the post office. Got
it. Thank you. Okay. That's good. Just want to say. You know how it is. Yeah. What? They found the 2 others that went missing, ordered them to Debbie Max, but never found them. That sucks. I know. So yeah, but so the tracking, I guess at that point, it's really not your fault if the tracking shows it was delivered or shows it's caught in some endless level of hell. I don't know. The post office itself would be that level of hell I'm talking about. Like it
helps now that there is tracking on first class mail.
Yeah.
And that you don't have to pay for it.
Unless you're sending it out by stamp,
Yeah, and then your SOL.
And your SOL, for sure. Well, there's tracking on media too, but...
I know. Yeah.
There's, when you buy it through eBay anyway.
Well, when you buy it through pirate
ship too, yeah. Good morning, sunshine. It's going to give it one more try. Yeah, I know. I kind of wonder what they're doing now for those tests. Civil service tests? You have to take a civil service test. I think if they're
walking and breathing, they get hired. Because they're so short.
I could have sworn there was something a little more substantial in a civil service test. I mean, why even give them a test? Why just call it an application?
They showed dropped off and scanned, but nothing else.
Ugh.
I just had to cancel an order after I came around the corner and ripped a hole in the sweater. Ah!
I've done that.
I feel your pain.
Not ripped a hole in the sweater, but I've dropped something. I found a flaw that wasn't listed. Things like that. So yeah. Oh, yeah. It's no fun.
I feel your pain.
Or I had a 3-part order and I can only find 2 of the 3 things.
That's happened.
It's like shit. That happened on Discogs last week. Could not find that 3rd one. Though I did have a sale of a CD that I originally couldn't find and sold, so I had to, cancel it. And then I found the CD, so now I've sold it. And it's gone out the door already. Never to bother me again. Okay. Good to know. Not your faves, but okay.
You can have more than one favorite.
Yeah.
It's not exclusive.
No.
Not in my brain, it's not. No. Or what day it is, or whatever. I'm good.
You're free flowing, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I'm not buying it, but okay. Also, most jobs now is convert oxygen to carbon dioxide. Exactly. And that's all they have to do. I can feel you breathing. There you have it. Oh. Okay.
Lawrence Welk was my grandparents' favorite. In D.C., had a refund of $50 Funko Pop this week that was lost in the mail since December 17. They waited a month before contacting us.
And was that insured?
That's always my favorite too.
Well, 1 month later, hey, we never got this. Didn't you have a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one just recently, and I copied and pasted the tracking number and said it was delivered
Yeah.
to the front door / porch.
Oh,
didn't see your earlier note.
I didn't see it earlier. You're welcome. No problem. And enjoy. For sure.
Jimmy Swaggart was your grandma's favorite. Oh my God, that would have been too much.
Wow. Wow.
I could, as a kid, you don't know any better, and I could tolerate Lawrence Welk. You didn't have a choice on a Saturday night. If you were visiting your grandparents in Ohio.
Jimmy Swaggart's pretty much fire and brimstone, I want to say.
Thankfully,
fire and brimstone.
As religious as my grandparents were.
You're the cosmic answer to that. You and your family and your friends. Yes, go girl, for sure.
DC's Ronnie Millsap was her Graham's fave.
Actually, good stuff. Actually, I like
growing up evangelical is super fun. Yeah, no kidding. Or as I would love to say, no shit.
Yeah, run to the other side of that roll. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, both sides of my family were church going.
Well, they say, the preacher's kid is the worst kid in town.
Well, either they're really good or they're really bad.
Yeah.
That's the stereotype. And I went to school with preacher's kids because, of course, I went to Christian schools, so.
Hee-haw was my grandma's favorite. Yeah, we love Hee-haw. Don't we, TC?
We did not watch Hee-haw at my grandparents in Ohio.
Where?
No, that didn't happen.
We love that. What do you mean it didn't happen?
We did not watch that in Ohio.
You didn't watch it in Ohio?
We had to watch it back home in Michigan.
Oh.
It's not something my grandparents would have watched.
Really?
On that side of the family, yes.
I loved Hee-haw.
I don't remember. Lawrence Welk is
Mini
what
Pearl
sticks out.
Hee-haw. Yeehaw. Exactly. I love Hee-haw. I was friends.
One of the
Ooh.
Oh.
That's the other thing. Jim and Tammy. Ooh.
Sorry for anybody who are fans of these people. I'm not.
Well, a lot of TV preachers, let's just say that.
No. Just say no. Just say no, kids. We have a 7-step program for you to just say no.
Have they, yeah, I'm sorry. We're not going to go there.
I mean, my family was religious, but they weren't that kind of religious.
Bible beating.
Yeah.
Bible pumping.
My aunt's brother had a show like on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock or something real early.
Speaking of Bible thumping.
No, that's usually your insurance is due or something.
Yeah, that's what insurance is due.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. I did, yeah,
but he was not fire and brimstone. It was called the Back to God Hour.
Back to God. Hey, I am not against religious content.
I'm against religious people who scam people.
Hypocrites. Yeah. And shysters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Where every other thing is like, praise God, give me money.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to pay to get on a pray chain.
Jedit's grandma loved Benny Hill. Get the pluck out. That's awesome. That was so risque, that show, for the time.
It was yeah.
Yeah.
Tactless, tasteless, tacky.
Yeah.
Fun as hell.
I've seen it. And Mark is like, amen. Hallelujah, brother.
I know, right? You still can't play the Benny Hill theme song.
You remember the Back to God Hour?
That is terrifying. Yeah, Mini Pearl.
I wonder if it's the TC. I'm wondering if it's the same show because my aunt by marriage's brother was a minister for that. And the Back to God Hour station was down the road or very long driveway from the college I went to.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did come from deep in Bible country, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tennessee, that'd be fun.
Yeah, most parents would not let their kids watch Benny Hill.
It was a little too risque, but I still had a good time with it. Momster, Jim Baker, it's a con man. Hey, you know how it is, Ma. Get away with stuff.
Oh, the Back to God Hour was out of a suburb of Chicago. That was the main hub.
Oh, that's what you were answering right there?
Yeah, but obviously there could be more than one Back to God Hour, you know. It's not
I
like
didn't
an
watch
exclusive.
that.
No, I'm sure you didn't.
When I was a child, we watched Bozo out of Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick Richards. We watched...
Nothing like having two names that mean
Okay.
the same thing, basically.
Yeah. Basically. I watched Laugh-In, Hee Haw. We watched Lawrence Welk. We watched Grandma proper, or great grandma, was into soaps. They were called her shows, and she watched those. So we watched a lot of soaps. But yeah, and game shows. I like Jeopardy.
Price is Right.
Yeah, Price is Right, but there was more.
Because that's been on forever.
Price is Right definitely has been on forever. The other one was what was
Come
it?
on.
It's like Match Game.
Yeah.
Match Game.
But wasn't that at night?
Yeah, well, we watched, we watched TV at night too. So Match Game was fun, and what's the other one? Oh, Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
Remember that one? Yeah. So
my grandma in Ohio watched, I forget, like maybe As the World Turns or something is what she watched. I don't know, Days of Our Lives.
4 kids, I was watching TV. Gee.
And Fishing and Picking, your Peter Popoff Holy Water collection is worth something to you.
Worth something. Hey, if there's a vampire, if you run into a vampire, you're covered, buddy. You are covered. A TV show, radio. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Family Feud is another one too.
Lindsay Diane, welcome, darling.
Hey, Lindsay
welcome.
Diane.
I'm trying to make sure I catch up on everybody's stuff. Still watches the Christian Broadcasting Network. Ooh, Pat Robertson. Yes.
Ugh.
You know, getting older. Ugh. You're supposed to let him watch.
What time was Bozo on at your house?
In the morning. Like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Right before school. Like, what's the point? I had to catch a bus at like 7:15. And so Bozo would be on.
I don't remember Bozo. In Chicago. It was a different Bozo, but yeah. And it was like mid-state Michigan is where Grand Rapids is. And that's where our channel 13 was. And that was Dick Richards was WZZM. It's still there. I think it's still on the air. He was the Bozo there. But I remember there being a Chicago Bozo too. And I thought, how can they do that? When I was a child, must be his brother. Who knew? Family Feud. Yes, that was another good one. Thank you for that one. Yes, DC. And yeah, Richard Dawson was a freaking lech.
You think?
He had to kiss every girl, young, old. It didn't matter. It's like, dude, you lech.
Glams fell in love with Paul Lynde.
Oh yeah, it's like your best gay uncle, right? Paul Lynde. I love Paul.
That's
Lynde.
in the closet.
Well, it was, he didn't just wave pride flags. He didn't have to.
We didn't get Howdy Doody, Jennifer.
It's Howdy Doody time.
Sherry.
With the
Lamb chops.
Lamb chop, yeah. Sherry and lamb
Watch
chop.
that sometimes.
Eddie Williams Kung Fu. Oh, wow. Never missed Hee Haw or Andy Williams. Oh, Kung Fu, yeah, with David Carradine.
Oh, yeah, we watched that.
Yeah, we watched that too.
At Emergency 51.
You can still watch. Still watch Match Game on. Yeah, you can. They're funny. They're funny as heck. Hollywood Squares is now I found it exactly. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch
Danica.
up. Oh, there she is. Hello, Danica. How you doing, sweetie?
Three's Company never did much for me. I'd watch it, but it wasn't like all that in a bag of chips.
Come and knock on our door. Yeah, I like that one.
Getting home from school off the bus, we'd watch cartoons.
Taxi, WKRP in Cincinnati. Yep. Love Boat, Dukes of Hazzard, Mork and Mindy. Yep. The Waltons. Good night, John Boy.
Oh, yeah, we could watch that because it was wholesome.
8 is enough. Yep. All of those. God, good list. Sanford and Son. I love that. I think Sanford and Son probably, made me become a reseller.
Really?
Joking. That's cool.
What cartoons did you watch as a kid?
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
And I watched Warner Brothers cartoons.
Yeah.
So I never thought after watching that I should go after a Roadrunner and try to drop an anvil on anybody's head. But yet they, kind of don't like that. And they've even blocked some of those now.
Really?
Yeah, the ones where there's one where Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny are trying to outdo each other, and Daffy Duck goes on stage basically and drinks gasoline and then swallows a match and blows up. They blocked that one. You can't get that one anymore.
We got a UPS delivery.
That's like a banned one now because they're afraid children will try to emulate that behavior. What? Original Guncle. Exactly. No kidding. Yeah. Oh, Little Miss Q hated lamb chop. Did you love lamb chop?
No.
Or did you oh, okay.
Just one of those things that...
Lamb chop always seemed like a special needs child to me. Just saying. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that the lamb chop was so innocent. Lamb chop was very innocent, right? Very innocent. Like, had no idea.
Led a very, 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 very sheltered life.
Very sheltered life.
Not bad for a hand puppet.
And
Go fig.
The name lamb chop should kind of terrify you when you think about it.
If you're a lamb and
your
name is lamb chop.
and your name is lamb chop, that child didn't know it was coming. But yeah.
You didn't think that when you watched it, though, when you were a kid, did you?
Not until I got a little older. And then I was like, oh, yeah. It kind of messed with me. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Who didn't watch Little House if you're of a certain age?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys are popping in real quick, so... Bozo was a grand prize. You were on Bozo.
Yeah, I was.
Yes, she actually was
Belinda for the
day. You got to hand the people...
I have vague memories of this.
You got a prize?
Somewhere in TV archives.
Mm-hmm. Belinda for the day. I always wanted to try to play the bucket bonanza. Because I always figured I've been practicing at home with ping pong balls. I had a pretty good back reverse hook there. Just saying. Gene Rayburn. Yeah, I know Gene Rayburn was such a sweetie.
Sherry Lewis looks and sounded drunk or high.
She might have been.
Poor Sherry Lewis.
The only thing. Waltons and Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith was another one where it's just like
I could barely
down home, baby.
Down nuts.
You didn't like his movies either. Then
no.
You didn't watch like The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
I wasn't
for a while there. He was doing stuff with Tim Conway, where they were like the they were a comedy team. Like they did movies where they like were Sherlock Holmes kind of stuff. Yeah, it was funny.
No,
all right, just saying. Who's the boss? Fishing and picking. Welcome. Who's the boss? That went on for a long time. Those kids grew up and went to college on that show. What was another of my dad's favorite?
Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah.
Oh God, no! I never got into that.
American Bandstand.
Oh yeah, we're going happen.
And Soul Train.
Soul Train for sure.
It was because those were played
like back to back,
like 2 or 3 on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you didn't want to do your Saturday afternoon chores, you would just like, "Well, Mom, I just started watching this," because now the cartoons were done. So you're just trying to each it out.
Ooh, yeah, Name That Tune was always fun. It was...
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, hey, Jen. It was tough, though, because they give the hint, and when my young brain, I didn't know all this stuff that they were talking about. And then they play, like, I can name that in 3 bar or 3 notes or whatever. And it's like, how the hell do you do that? I need a little more than that. Muppet Show. Jeff Dunham was funny, although politically probably not correct. Mr. Dunham.
Yeah.
What is it like? his puppet. One of them is like a dead terrorist or whatever. Yeah, not politically correct.
Ahmed or whatever.
Ahmed, yeah, funny, but not politically correct. As most non-politically correct things are, pretty funny.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch Sesame Street or
Shoveling.
the Electric Company because we didn't have that station.
Is it snowing by you? Wow. Yes, she was.
Who did you say was what?
J.R. Care is shoveling. I was shoveling. See, it's right there in front of you. I was shoveling. I was going to say, we haven't gotten the snow, but it doesn't mean others haven't. It's cold and windy and nasty somewhere.
I vaguely remember the name
that.
Groovy Ghoulies. It was a monster cartoon, but I don't. Yeah. It sounds familiar, but it wasn't anything that we watched on Saturday mornings.
Yes, the whole lamb thing. Never Cared for Bozo. Romper Room. Yeah, it's been a while. Romper Room, no, Zoom, and...
Oh, yeah, Romper Room came on before Bozo.
Yeah. Andy Griffith, right? Here we go. Scooby-Doo, The Muppet Show, Josie and the Pussycats. The Muppet Show, always, for sure.
It was a good Sunday night.
She had Wonder Woman underoos.
It was a good Sunday night if you could stay home and watch The Muppet Show and not go to church.
I agree. All right. I'm sorry I'm missing some of you guys'. Oh,
and Little Miss Q says that Pee-wee's Playhouse still haunts.
Yeah, it should. It should. Pee-wee's Playhouse should haunt you. Sesame Street. Yeah, the evil twin to Sesame Street. Exactly. The Electric Company was more for older kids, I think. Groovy Ghoulies, no. We never watched that.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. I vaguely remember that one, too.
Oh, HR Puff and stuff.
Yeah. That I watched.
That and the one Land of the Lost.
See, Land of the Lost and
we have Dave popping in because he's got Enoch on his thing.
And what was the other one? With a Space Family or something. Lost in Space.
Lost in Space,
and
yeah.
They didn't do anything for me.
What? Really?
Really?
What?
If like nothing else was on and I had nothing else to do, then I would watch them. But other than that,
Lost in Space was really cool. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. You didn't get into that
I didn't get into it.
Dr. Smith, you wanted to just shoot because...
Yeah, he was just an evil bastard.
Yeah, pretty much.
As an adult, I say this now.
Yeah, it was...
Johnny Quest was my jam.
Oh, Johnny Quest. I like that. All right, I got a question for me for Johnny Quest. Johnny's dad and Haji's friend, or whatever, there's two men living together. What do you think of that? Just saying. Not a lot of women in that show. Just saying. Land of the Lost. Yes, for sure, Land of the Lost.
Anybody watch the original Addams Family? Now that Wednesday is
hot,
very popular amongst everybody. Anybody watch the original Addams Family?
I watched the Munsters. I did watch the original Addams Family. Yeah, both of those. And let's not forget the scary soap opera. You remember that one? Dark Shadows?
Oh, no, I never watched that.
Dark Shadows. I watched that, too.
That
was fun.
Watched that.
That was fun. Yeah, Sleesack. That's the one. The
Smack your hand for that, muckraker.
What are we talking about? Monsters 2. Yep. Speed Racer.
The new Zoo review.
Never got that. Heavy Wet Snow. So sorry. I didn't watch Speed Racer. I don't know why. It wasn't a thing.
I don't know if that was a thing.
It wasn't a thing for us anyway. But did watch the Monsters. Dark Shadow of the Monsters.
Yeah, my memories of
good.
Laying on the living room floor watching TV. You know,
let's not forget the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, God.
Well, this news story about a man named Jed. The thing is,
not my favorite show.
You didn't like it?
I said it's not my favorite. I don't hate it. Okay. It just wasn't my favorite.
Was it because of their simplistic attitude? I mean, I could say the same thing about, I think
I'm neutral on
Lamb Chop only bothered me because they were going to eat Lamb Chop. You know what I mean? That they weren't going to eat the Beverly Hillbillies. They did.
Well, then there was Bewitched.
Yeah, watch that too.
And I Dream a Genie.
Watch that too. Now that you mention it, yeah, yeah. Cousin had a big crush on Skip. There you go. Ding. Johnny Quest for sure. Tales from the Crypt. Oh yeah, let's not forget that.
Oh man,
love
Yvonne
that.
said Tales from the Crypt?
Yes.
Oh.
Good show.
Ah.
Anthology show. Great show. Great show. And then of course, there's Elvira. She had her show going for a while. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Yeah, I probably wasn't allowed to watch it. Or I did
You
not
are
know
so
of it.
culturally starved. I'm surprised you're still here. You get to watch anything cool.
In your opinion,
And me and Mom Knows Treasures, and a few other people.
now see Hogan's Heroes? Yes.
I did watch that.
Green Acres?
MASH. Remember watching MASH?
Yes.
Hey.
Religiously. And then when I got to college, we watched it religiously because it was on one of the Chicago stations late at night.
It was still, the final episode was still one of the most watched episodes on television. To hear the jingles. I know, right?
Yeah, we'd take like a 10 o'clock p.m. break, go down to the common room.
The common room.
Watch MASH. We tell them that you got to turn it on WGN and whatever station it was on, and we'd watch MASH for a half hour or however long it was on.
National Cathedrals. Yep, exactly. Green Acres is out there. It's brilliant. Like great.
Courtship of Eddie's Father, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember Giggle Snort Hotel. Whatever that is.
That's weird. Was that a local show? Might have been a local show. CBS show because the only channel my parents watched.
Hong Kong Phooey. Totally not correct anymore.
I know, right?
Wasn't that with a dog or something?
Yeah.
A cartoon dog? Yeah. Or Underdog.
There's no need to fear.
Underdog is here.
Exactly. Dark Shadows for sure. Yeah, we had 3 channels. We had ABC, CBS, and NBC.
Yeah.
Came in pretty clear, most of them. And then we rarely, once in a while, would watch UHF, which was the local...
Yeah, we didn't have that for forever.
College channel.
Look where I lived. Do you think
channel.
that we got good...
You live closer to Grand Rapids than I did.
Not really.
I was on the coast. You were... I'm on the west side of...
Oh, look, a spam call.
Oh, joy. You were close to Grand Rapids, though. Literally, you must have had a shitty antenna. UHF was what? The little loop, and they stuck it to the back of the thing. Yeah.
We did not get good reception where I lived.
There's a movie. What was the movie where the family lived in an island in a tree house? Not Gilligan's Island. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was a Disney one, wasn't
it? Robinson Family.
Yeah. Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Family. Something like that. Mr. Rogers was cool except the weird kingdom puppets. Yeah, they were a little strange.
Yeah, Swiss Family Robinson.
That was it.
The Swiss Family.
Clay. Giggle Snort had a lump of clay that burped. Dude, it must have been a local show because I have never heard of that. Anybody else? Anybody? Or is it Danica's fever dream that she saw this?
Cartoon classic Isis. Oh, Mighty Isis.
Mighty
I vaguely
Isis,
remember that one.
Also, let's not forget the greatest American hero.
That was later, though.
I know. Twilight Zone, for sure. Yep.
Nope, never watched Twilight Zone.
Flipper. Remember the dolphin? Which was basically Lassie on the water.
Oh, yeah, and who can't forget Lassie?
Yeah, Lassie on water. It was Flipper, basically.
Yeah.
For sure. Twilight Zone, yes. Twilight Zone and what was the other one? Oh, crap.
Mr. Rogers I didn't watch very often because we didn't get it. It was like a Mr. Potato Head type thing. The guy would put different faces on it. Maybe in my head.
Does anybody else? We've established that I have no clue, and she's never heard of it. Anybody else out there know what Danica's talking about?
I didn't watch Outer Limits. You probably
Outer
did.
Limits. That was the other one I was trying to think of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Weird.
Oh, yeah. Shazam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay.
And how simplistic our cartoons were back then as to now.
Well, they had to hand draw them.
I know, right?
It took a while.
Yeah.
Jedit said he heard of it. Really? Are you two living in the same
Oh
town?
yeah, Pink Panther too.
Yeah.
A cartoon with basically no words.
Ba-dum.
It was just the Pink Panther doing stuff.
Yeah. It was basically a silent movie, and they just, sound effects. Juggernaut. What? Heard of it, but never saw it. Giggle Snort Hotel. Really? Okay.
I never heard of it.
I have never heard of it either. That's wild.
Well, Lassie would get old because
there's only so much a dog can do.
Daniel Boone
was a real man.
Well, at least on TV he was.
Heart like an eagle and a face like a beaglehead. I don't know. Whatever it's called.
A face like a beagle? You tried to just slip that one in, didn't you?
I did, yes.
And it took me a second, but dang. And The Wonderful World of Disney.
Yes.
On Sunday nights, right?
Always, yeah. Always. Yep. Oh, there you go. TC's dropping the link, kids. Go check it out. It's on Wikipedia. Night Gallery.
Hey, Wildflower.
Yes, Night Gallery. It was good.
Grizzly Adams.
And yes, I remember those claymation religious cartoons. Those were trippy. Yeah, the claymation dog and the boy and his dog.
Oh, yeah. I never wanted to watch those. They were kind of goofy.
I can't remember the kid's name, but yeah. Before the internet, I remember being on HBO. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Schoolhouse Rock stuff.
I never got. We didn't HBO or Skinamax. Yeah, no. Man.
You were watching Skinamax when you were a kid?
No, not when I was a child. When I was a teenager.
Oh, that's when you started watching that stuff?
Oh,
you're going to confess this
Grizzly
on YouTube?
Adams was good. I know. When I was younger.
The grizzly bear was pretty cool.
The bear was nice. The guy was cool, too, I guess.
And who didn't want to go live out
Wildflower 34, welcome, dear. Hello, we are
Who
talking
didn't
about
want to go live out in the wilderness?
Memories. With a bear.
In a log cabin.
I remember a movie where a kid runs away from home, goes out into the wilderness, howls out a big tree, and lives in it. I can't remember what the name of the movie was. Anybody?
Wild Mountain?
What?
Isn't it Wild Mountain?
Might have been. Something like that. Okay, yes, you are late, but you are welcome. No problem. We're talking about TV shows that we remember from childhood. And movies. So you're cool. And Johnny's here. Hello, and welcome. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you
Johnny.
again for having us as the
Gumby
feature channel of the week last week. We appreciate you so much.
Gumby
and Pokey. Yes, I love Gumby.
Who didn't want that? As a kid, the figurines.
I have one floating around here somewhere. I wanted them bad enough to buy them when I turned into an adult.
Yeah.
I should be good waking up.
Craig,
Manimal. No. I don't remember Manimal.
Is that a made-up word?
No. No, it's not.
Christina! Yeah, Gilligan's Island, definitely watch.
Davy, that was it. Davy and Goliath. Yep.
Watch.
Thank you.
Watch probably every episode of Gilligan's Island.
I didn't watch it that often. Look at me. Talk to me for 5 minutes and tell me how much religious background I have. Thank you. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The amount of religious background she has could fill up this part of my finger. The amount of religious background I have overflows.
Overflow with.
In comparison. Look, another phone call. Quit calling us here.
That's my doctor calling.
Oh, crap.
But I can't take it, so I'll have to wait. He knows better.
Manimal was a short-lived show in 1983 or 84. It was on NBC Friday night.
NBC After Special is tragic. Yeah, a very special family after-school special where the kid's going to die of cancer or something. There was always something horrible. Jimmy's mom and dad no longer live together. They're getting a divorce. Those kind of shows.
I was in college during those years, so I'm not sure if I would have seen it. Manimal, that is.
It's 30-something.
Oh, rub it in, people.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy weather. January, mind you. Little House on the Prairie,
Guy on
for
a
sure.
Buffalo on YouTube, parody music video that will change your life. It's based on the 1976 film Buffalo Rider.
Oh, God.
I didn't miss anything. Well, that's good to know.
Oh, yeah, let's not forget Annie, Heidi.
Oh, yeah, Love Boat, Dukes of Hazzard, Fantasy Island.
Hey, Constance, welcome. Three-hour tour. That's the longest 3-hour tour in history. Gilligan's Island.
Who was your favorite character from Gilligan's Island? Because I think Christina or somebody asked.
Professor.
Yeah. The hows drove me crazy.
I like the fact that he can make damn near anything out of coconut
Damn
shells.
near anything on the island.
Coconut shells and whatever, and something scavenged from the boat. That poor boat. I mean, you'd think he could make all that crap. Why couldn't he get him off the island?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. It's a sail.
Fix the boat.
Fix the boat. Fix the hole in the boat and put a sail up. You pretty much can do
And
anything.
by the way, why were they going out in the ocean on a boat that size? You're going to die. You're asking to die because it's a small boat.
Boats go out on the ocean all the time.
Not that far out, and then they got lost, and then
Manimal was a short-lived show in 1983-84. It was NBC on Friday nights.
Yeah, see, I was in college.
There you go. Fantasy Island, yes. We're coming all the way back around now to small people. Hervé Villechaize. Fantasy Island.
It was a 3-hour tour. Yeah, but you still wouldn't go that far out in the ocean.
She obviously is, yeah. She doesn't like water anyway. She doesn't like boats. You don't like boats on water?
I do too. I just don't like not seeing land.
There you go.
That's where it gets a little
3-hour tour was off. You were that
would not have gone because I would have been barfing over the side of the boat, if you must know.
Christina, welcome, dear. Who was your favorite on Gilligan's Island? There you go. I already said mine was a professor because he can make stuff work. Guy in a buffalo. Okay. Guy in a buffalo. I will try to check it out. Sorry, I'm catching up here, kids. Sounds fake. Oh.
And it's 1:00.
Oh, no. All right, let me just remember forward to Friday nights because I love boat. Dukes of Hazzard, Fantasy Island, yep.
Knight Rider.
Leif Garrett.
Knight Rider was another favorite.
TC's like you didn't miss anything.
I know.
There's not much going on that we Yeah, Glams, are you feeling better? I hope so, babe. Oh, let's see. Make sure. All right.
Yeah, exactly, John. 12 suitcases for a 3-hour tour. Seriously?
Some people I know, though.
Like, you really had to suspend disbelief for a lot of those shows.
That's why the ship went down because the boat had a problem because of all the luggage.
So
the howls.
We gotta go because she's got stuff to do. Me, I'm just gonna whatever.
I call my doctor back, obviously.
I know, right?
Yeah, there's nothing there to close. I know, remember those.
So,
all right, kids. I guess it's time.
I hope the rest of your day goes well. That things go better for those of you who need them to go better, and that your weekend is what you need it to be.
We will have. We'll have a day.
We got stuff to do this weekend.
We hope yours is better coming up. And we're doing the weekend, so we probably won't see you guys again until Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you show up. There you go. Death Pile Clearance is Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday is our show.
Yeah.
Wednesday is Hump Day.
Same time, same place.
I think that's
same
everything.
Camera.
We will be dropping some videos, hopefully, and maybe a few shorts. And there you go.
Yeah. So, love you guys. Thanks for being here.
Go forward and be productive. How's that?
And prosper.
And prosper. Yeah, what is it? Live long and prosper.
Two hip kicks.